what I will do is record the sessions on Zoom, which allows me to have a video that I can share on a wider audience than just the Facebook group. And then I will, from now on, share my videos before 4 in the afternoon so that you guys can do it anytime from 4 o'clock onwards. And it also gives me a little bit more flexibility about the time that I record it, so that my time in the day becomes a little bit more flexible as well. I've noticed that not many people join in at the 8:30 slot anymore in the morning, so I just think it's a little bit more flexible this way for all of us. So I hope that's all right with you guys. Okay, so today it's Wednesday, and Wednesday is usually glutes day. So we will start without any further ado to warm up our glutes. So first of all, I want you to lie on your side for me, nice and flat on the side. You can brace yourself with your hand in the front, toes are pointing forward, and we are going to raise the leg and drop the leg. Okay, we're going to do 4 sets of 10 on this side and then swap around to the other side, just to get those glute muscles nice and activated. And then we're going to do a little bit of a harder exercise. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And a little bit of a chill. And then we're going to go again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And chill. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and chill. You're going to be feeling a nice little burn in that medial glute. That's exactly what we're looking for. Okay. Last round on this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Okay, we're going to turn around in the other direction now, to the other side. Okay, if any of you want to join me for these live videos, just WhatsApp me and I'll invite you to the Zoom session. I'll let you know when I do it, and you can do it live with me on Zoom, and I can help you with your form as well. But for now, let's just do this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Guys, remember you don't want to be banana shaped, so the feet must never be in front of the hip. Always in a straight line with the hips stacked on top of each other. Hand on the mat in front of you for stability if you need it. Otherwise, you can put your hand on your hip so you can feel that the hip isn't rocking back and forth. Okay? Feet flex forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, let's go for round 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. One more round now. Round 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Good. Remember, these workouts are basic fitness workouts. So your mom can join, your granny can join, Your kiddies can join. Nothing is using heavy weights. Most people that are functionally okay can join. Those of us who have one or two maybe biomechanical issues or injuries, you may need to have the workouts adapted for you. And if that's the case, contact me and I'll see how I can help you with that. Okay, in the meantime, for the rest of us, we are going to try and stand nice and square like this. You can tuck your toes underneath if your toes are okay. If you struggle with bending the toes, put your feet flat. It's not ideal, but it still does the job. Okay. Tuck your toe, keep that foot flexed like that, and the leg at the same angle throughout the whole exercise. So we're going to kick straight up to the roof, and 1. Keep the back flat. 2, 3, 4, 5. You should feel that glute working. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And other side. And with your head, don't do that. I was doing that to show you my back actually curves too much. Okay. So try and look down at the mat, sort of between your hands. Don't also put your chin on your chest because that also affects your spine position. So just look comfortably down at the mat, keeping the glute, the leg at the same angle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. For those of you who need a little bit of extra oomph, you can use a resistance band or a booty band to help you in these exercises. Okay, let's go again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Maybe one more round on each side. For the next exercise, you will need a little step or maybe a stack of books or just something, a chair that you can put your legs on. Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The nice thing is also you can pause the video to get your equipment if you need to, or to move to another location. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep the angle, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. We're going to do a last round. Just tuck that in there so you can see what my body's doing. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excuse me. And the other side. 1, 2. I ate an apple just now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. For some reason, it's sitting a little bit there. So Making me hiccup. Okay, I'm going to use this little step. You can use the bottom part of the tree. For instance, I've got this little tree here. You can see it's got a little slat at the bottom. So you could use something like that, or if you have an actual step in your house that you can use, just use that. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our feet on the step. Okay, I'm going to put my heels on the step. And you can also use a stability ball if you have one. Then it's going to be a little bit higher and your feet are going to be up there. It's harder, so if you want to make it harder, you can do that. For those of you who want to, you can use a booty band around the thighs for this exercise. Your feet will be shoulder width apart. Okay, and from here, we're going to rise up into a bridge and back down. Okay, I just want to come a little bit closer so that I can get a bit of a higher bridge out. Okay. So you're going to rise up into the bridge and squeeze the glutes and then come back down. Also with your hamstring. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, good. 4, you'll feel your glutes and your hip flexors working together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you're still struggling a bit with this and your hamstring is giving you trouble or cramping, just do the bridges with your feet flat on the ground or even flat on the step. Will help you reduce a little bit of pressure on the hamstring. I personally want to train my hamstring as well, so I'm going to keep on the heels of the feet for now. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Good. So workouts will be uploaded before 4 o'clock every day. You can do them on the day in the evening or the next morning if you so prefer. Okay. Well, you know, things have changed now. It's lockdown level 1, lockdown level 1, so we're not trapped in our houses anymore. So people are not necessarily home at a specific time to do them. So let's go 3, 1. We're going to be a bit more flexible now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to do one more round of these ones. I promise you, you will feel your glutes and your hamstrings from this. Okay. Let's go for round 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's great, guys. You're doing great. Okay. We've now worked glute maximus plus our hamstring, and we've done gluteus medius. But I actually want to add another exercise for the medial glute as well. Our little step back. Our next exercise might be a little bit hard for you, but we're going to give it a go anyway. We're going to go up onto the side plank. Okay, so we're going to go from here, making sure the body's in a straight line. The foot is in line with the shoulder, so never in a banana, always in a straight line. Okay, and we're going to lift up onto the side plank. Make sure your elbows under your shoulder, because we don't want to put too much pressure on that joint. So like that, and you're going to bring the knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And because this is still a bit hard and this is basic fitness, we will do 2 sets on each side. Okay? So don't stress too much. If you can manage the 2 sets, that's perfect. All right. Remember, our grannies, our moms, and our kids can do this with us. So feel free to do it in a family group. All right. Let's go up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and what's happening? My elbow is not under my shoulder, so I'm just going to move back into position. And 7, 8, make sure you stay in the right position. 9, and 10. Perfect. Back down. It's always better to stop and adjust your position if you realize that you are not actually in the right position in that moment. Okay, just adjust. Don't stress. Also, my little trick, I use 2 mats on top of each other. It gives me a little bit of extra cushioning for hips, elbows, and so on. So I find now that I'm 50, my joints need a tiny bit more padding on the ground, otherwise it gets a bit sore. So if you have that problem, use a double mat or put a cushion or a folded up towel, some extra padding. Okay, if you need it. Don't need it, don't worry. And 1, 2, 3, 4. To make this exercise harder, you can take the foot there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you'll find the glute that's doing the work is the one that's actually holding you. So the bottom leg. Quite interestingly. Although the other one is working too, but the glute that has to do the stabilization work is your bottom glute. So that's the one that's working the hardest. Lifting up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And remember, we said we're only doing 2 sets on each side, so that is actually the end of that exercise. So you should be feeling a little bit like you're working steady heart rate, nothing too hectic at this point. So you take a little break, and then also please remember it's somewhere now in the southern hemisphere, so getting hot, drink water. Important to stay hydrated. Okay. And we are going to do the next exercise now. This one might test you a little bit. You might need to hold on to something. If you've got a wall or something nearby, you're all welcome to balance yourself on that. This is an exercise in balance, and we're also only going to do 2 sets on each leg. It's a little bit hard, so yeah. Make sure you've got your wall or your couch or something that you can hold onto if you need to. You're going to put your leg in front and stand up and go back down and swap legs and go up and back down. Good. Now I'm going to do 10 on each leg, so let's go for number 1. 1. That's 1 on each leg. Good. 2. 3. 4. 'This one will get your heart rate going a bit. 5. 6. 4 more. 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. And that's that. Well done, guys. Have a rest. And then we are going to do 1 more round of those. They do get the heart rate going a little bit, which is good. Make sure you are drinking water. And we'll do them the other way as well, so you can see from both sides. And remember, you can hold on to the wall if you need to. No shame in that. There's exercises to help you improve your balance, but it doesn't matter if your balance isn't that great. We're going to start and work and improve it. It's basic fitness, remember? Okay, this time we are going to start on the left leg. So 1. Good. Right leg. 2. 3. This one might be impossible if you've got a knee problem. So if you've got knee problems, don't do them. Remember, I said the sessions are assuming that biomechanically you're fine and you don't have injuries. 5. 6. 7. Number 8. Number 9. Woo. This is nice, hey? And last 2. Number 10. And number 10. Good. So now we've worked the glutes, but also the quads, and a little bit of inner thigh. The inner thigh works together with your glute muscle to stabilize and balance you. You've got to get your breath back. And then we're going to do a little bit of work for the inner thigh specifically. And that one is going to be the upside down frog leg. So it'll be nice lying down on the mat exercise. Have a little bit of water because you've got your heart rate going. Okay. All right. On the back now. Lying on your back. We're going to put the feet on top, straight legs up. Okay. And you're going to put your feet together and you're going to bring your knees to your chest and push the feet back up. Okay. Keep your lower back in the mat. If you need to support there, you can. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And rest. Good. You'll find that it works your abs a little bit also. And there's nothing wrong with that. Abs actually work in most exercises. I know some of the bodybuilders that don't even have a specific ab day. They don't train their abs separately. They just use them whenever they're doing any other exercise. And they've got nice abs, so anyway, I like to train my core and my abs. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. The importance of breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Your breathing can really help add oomph to your workout. So I always say breathe in on the easy part and blow out on the hard part. And the reason for that as well is if you breathe in on the easy part, it's sending oxygen to your muscles. We need to work on the hard part. That's the one thing. The other thing is the breathing out gives extra power to the movement. So it helps you push a little bit harder and concentrate and focus a little bit harder. Can help you balance better. So learning some breathing techniques can really, really help your exercises. Okay, so let's try that now with this one. Not a terribly hard exercise, but it's a nice one to practice the breathing. We're going to breathe in on the down and out on the up. Keeping the feet there, feet flexed, legs as straight as you can manage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Did you feel a difference from that? You can let me know in the comments. We're going to do one more round of these. And then we're going to do one wall sit and we're done for today. Okay. Compose yourself, get ready. Let's try that breathing technique again. Legs up, feet straight. And let's go. 1, 2. Keep the lower back on the mat. 3, 4. Focus. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay. Relax for a moment. We're going to do a wall sit for a minute to end off with. And we're going to use our breathing technique in the wall sit, but slightly differently. We're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Almost go into a bit of a relaxation while we do the exercise. It's going to be difficult, it's hard. I'm going to put our timer on for a minute, and then we are going to do that wall sit. For the wall sit, I want you to find a comfortable position. I'm not going to use the mat for it because I don't want to slip away from the wall. I'm going to just put this timer there where I can see it. Okay, you're going to find a wall. You're going to stand in such a way that you can sit back against the wall and go down, shoulder width, toes pointing forward into a squat position without your knees going further than your toes. So you are going to position yourself, and when I say go, we're going to go. Are you ready? On your marks, get set, and go. Sit up against the wall, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just hold that position. Repeat different action in the start. I think we've done about 15 seconds. That's it. Just hold it. All good. Keep holding. Good job, guys. Keep holding. Hold it some more, as long as you can. Static exercises are also very, very good for us. They really, really strengthen. We're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Good job. Whew. I'm still going to fall straight down here against the wall because, hey, that was tough, wasn't it? Please let me know what you thought of the session and whether it's worked your butt nicely. And yeah, I hope to do more sessions like this. I'll upload the video separately and, you know, we will go forward like that. Cheers now.